Hello and welcome to the Game for Fame instruction video. The aim of the game is to become the highest paid superstar, so although you'll be working around the board in teams, only one individual player will be the winner, the player with the most money at the end of the game. First, get into teams. You can have 2, 3 or 4 teams, each containing 2, 3 or 4 players. So, if you had say 7 players, you could have 2 teams, one containing a 3 and one containing a 4, or you could have 3 teams, a 2, a 3 and a 2. Get into teams now. Each team must now select a coloured pawn to represent them in the game and place it on the start space on the board. Now take the sand timer, credit, pencils and notepad out of the box so they're ready to use when you need them. Place one pile of Moneymaker cards on top of the other and place these face down on the board. Please don't shuffle the Moneymaker cards as they're in an exact order for gameplay. If you have, however, please don't worry, just jump to our troubleshooting section at the end of the video. Playing the game. Gameplay is simple. Each team must take it in turns to pick up a Moneymaker card and follow the instructions. The team with the youngest player goes first. A member of that team will pick up the top Moneymaker card and read the instructions on the card out loud. Moneymaker cards have various outcomes, but their main purpose is to move your team's pawn around the board or earn an individual player credits. So it's important you read the information on each card in full. You shouldn't need any more information on how Moneymakers work, as they're self-explanatory. However, if you do need a little bit more information or some more examples, please jump to our troubleshooting section at the end of the video. Once a player has completed their Moneymaker challenge, they simply put the card at the bottom of the pile and play passes clockwise to the next team. A player from that team will then take the next card and complete their given challenge. The game continues in this way, with each team taking it in turns to read the card, follow the instructions, and hopefully move your team's pawn around the board or gain individual credits for yourself. Make sure you take it in turns to be the reader of the card to keep the game fun and varied. How the game ends. Once one team's pawn reaches the 30 million red carpet space, the game stops. The space that your team's pawn has ended on tells you how much each member of your team is now worth. So if your team's pawn ended on the 23 million space, each member of your team is now worth 23 million. All players should then write down how much they are currently worth. Then a player from any team can take all the credits from the bank space and read these out loud. Each credit has a task, the winning player's name, and the amount won written on it. So when a player wins a credit, they should add that value to their total. So if a player's team pawn landed on the 23 million space, but that individual player was then awarded 2 credits, one worth 3 million and another worth 5 million, that player's final total would be 31 million. So the player with the highest earnings by the end of the game is the winner. So, you're all set to race from rags to riches and end up in stitches. Good luck! Oh, and before you go, if you really enjoy the game, please jump over to Amazon and leave us a quick customer review. It would be hugely appreciated. Thank you. How Moneymaker cards work. Some Moneymaker cards help to move your team's pawn forward. So the reader of the card must perform a challenge in which they communicate to their team members in unusual ways. For example, they may be asked to say a line in 5 different accents. The other members of the team must guess which accents they're attempting. The number of accents guessed correctly within 60 seconds equals the number of spaces the team's pawn can move forward on the board. So, if the team guesses 3 accents correctly, the team's pawn can move forward 3 spaces. Some Moneymaker cards can earn credits for individual players. So for example, all players in one team might be asked to prepare a poem in just 60 seconds. Another team will be nominated to be the panel of judges. After 60 seconds, all individual poems are performed and the judges will secretly decide upon one winner and write a credit to that player for the amount specified on the card. The credit is then placed face down on the bank space, which is in the centre of the board, and revealed at the very end of the game. And some Moneymaker cards add an element of chance. These cards may instruct your team to move forward or back on the board, swap a player with another team, or perform a secret task as an individual without being caught by any of the other players. If in doubt, read the information given on the card slowly and out loud and you should be fine. However, if you do have any problems, jump to our frequently asked questions or drop us an email. Card order. Moneymaker cards are in a specific order to ensure great and varied gameplay. However, if they do get shuffled or drop, it's not a big deal. It's very easy to put them back into order. So on each Moneymaker card, you'll notice a small number on the bottom right hand side. Simply put card 1, followed by card 2, card 3, card 4, all the way to card 130. Once you have the cards in order from card 1 to 130, flip the pile over. So the very first card at the top of the pile is card 1. Thanks for watching. If you do have any other questions or problems, please drop us an email at info@thegameforfame.com.